You know that tiny moment when the phone lights up and your stomach drops? When a server walks over and your mind jumps out the window? When a doctor asks any questions and you nod even though your list is burning a hole in your pocket? You're not broken. Your body is running a fire drill for a toaster. Today, we're going to build an introvert operating system. Simple moves, short scripts, and small design choices that turn scary little moments into doable ones. You don't have to become loud. You just need a plan that fits a quiet brain. Design beats willpower. Setup, here's the big idea. High anxiety moments feel big because your nervous system tags them as potential threats, not moral threats, just uncertainty with a time limit. The goal is not to erase anxiety. The goal is to lower the volume enough to act. We'll do that in 3 phases: before, during, after. Prep calms the storm. Enthemement tools carry you through, and recovery prevents the shame hangover that makes next time harder. 1. Your body is not the enemy. When you feel cornered by a small social task, your brain swaps the curiosity for speed. Heart up, breath up, vision narrows, thoughts scatter. That's not a character flaw. That's biology. So we start with a physical reset that takes about 10 seconds. Exhale longer than you inhale once or twice. Think in for 34, out for 57. Longer exhales tell your body we're not sprinting. Press your feet into the floor for 2 seconds and release. Heavy feet, steady head. Name the goal in 5 words. Order lunch and say thanks. Ask 2 questions and leave. This shrinks the mission. Short line, body first, word second. Let's test that idea. If you practice that 10-second reset 3 times today when you're calm, it will be there when you need it. Reps build reliability. 2, pre-game design, calm panic before it casts the movie. The best time to help future you is 5 minutes before the moment. Think of this as running a pre-flight checklist. Choose timing and terrain. If you can, pick quieter hours, a corner seat, or a table near an exit. Face a wall or window if crowds spin you up. Carry a tiny script. Put 2 or 3 sentences in your notes app. When the mind goes blank, your phone is your second brain. Pack 1 exit line. Having permission to leave reduces pressure enough that you often don't need to. Example, I need a minute. I will step out and come back. Use a visual anchor, a pin, a ring, a sticky note with 3 bullets, tangible props, steady attention. Fuel and simple physiology, a sip of water, a light snack, and a slow breath beat a pep talk. Short line, prepare for the moment you want. 9, not the fear you've. 3, the S.O.S protocol in the moment. When the scene starts, run S.O.S. Slow orient, speak. Slow. Exhale longer than you inhale once. Drop your shoulders slightly, orient. Find one stable thing in the room, a picture frame, the menu, your shoelaces, name it in your head. Speak. Use your microscript. Keep it simple, then stop. Silence is allowed. Now, 5 everyday situations with plug-and-play scripts. A, talking to a doctor. Goal, clear agenda, 2 questions. Next step. Script. Hi, I wrote down 3 quick items. Chest tightness, sleep. And medication. My 2 questions are, what's the likely cause and what should I do this week? I will take notes while you answer. Closer. Can you repeat the plan back once so I make sure I have it right? Pro tip, open your notes app as you sit down. Doctors often slow down when they see you writing. That's your design working for you. Be ordering at a restaurant goal. Order what you want without rush. Script options. Could I have 1 more minute? Then I am ready. I have a dairy allergy. Is there one entree you recommend that's safe? I will do the grilled chicken, no cheese. And water, thank you. If your mind blanks, point at the menu item and say, this one, as listed, please. Pointing is a valid communication tool. C, answering the phone. Goal, state who you're and what you need. Then set a boundary. Script, hi, this is name. I have 2 questions, then I can get off the line. First, if it's a bad time. Now is not a good time for me to talk. Can I call you back at 4 or could you email the details? Voicemail template you can save. Hi, name. This is name. Got calling about one-line topic. My best times are 46 today, or email works great. Thanks. D. Walking into a crowded room. Goal, find one anchor, make one connection, take one breath. Entry routine, pause at the doorway, exhale long once, scan for an anchor. A table with materials, the snack station, a bulletin board. Park near that anchor. You now have a reason to stand somewhere. Openers that don't feel fake. What brought you here today? I am new here. Is there a quiet corner I should know about? I loved what you said about specific. Can I ask you a quick question? Exit without drama. I am going to step out and send a follow-up email. Great to meet you. E. Asking for help. Goal. Clear ask. Time box. Easy opt-out. Script. I'm working on one line. Could you help me with specific? About 10 minutes. If that timing doesn't work, no worries at all. Follow-up path if they say yes. Thank you. Would tomorrow between 2 and 3 work, or is there another short window? Short lines. Scripts are tools, not crutches. One sentence beats one spiral. 4. Tiny exposure ladders. Ladders, not leaps. Instead of trying to fix anxiety in one heroic attempt, build a staircase. Make 5 rungs for each situation from easiest to real. Example, phone anxiety ladder. Write and save your voicemail template. Call a time and temperature line or your own voicemail. Call a friendly business at off-peak and ask an easy question. Schedule a call with a friend for 3 minutes, timer visible. Return 1 real-world call with your template handy. Measure success by attempts, not comfort. Typical starting target. 35 reps per rung in a week, not perfection. Short line. Progress, 1 reps, not vibes. 5. Recovery is part of the skill. Anxiety spikes are workouts. Athletes refuel. So do you. Try the 3R post-game. Release 25 minutes of something physical. Brisk walk, stretch, or the physiological sigh. 2 short inhales through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. 23 times. Record. 1 line in notes. What worked, what glitched, 1 tweak. That's your upgrade log. Reward. A quiet treat that tells your brain, we survive and we celebrate. T, a chapter. 10 minutes of your playlist. Short line. Recovery is part of performance. 6. Troubleshooting and boundaries. If words vanish, read from your screen. You can say, I wrote this down so I don't forget. If someone talks over you, hold up a gentle palm and say, 1 more sentence and I am done, then finish. If your heart is racing, sit or lean if you can. Drop your gaze for a second. Exhale longer than you inhale, then continue. If the setting is too loud, ask for a quieter spot or move to text or email. Quiet is a valid accommodation. If you need to bail, I am getting lightheaded and need a minute. Can we reschedule or continue by message? Text shortcuts that help. Book online when possible. Schedule pickups. Use contact forms over cold calls. Pre-order groceries or food to avoid rush hour pressure. Use calendar notes with your scripts pasted in. Future you'll thank, past you, safety and compliance reminder. Verify clinic policies, workplace rules, accessibility and allergy needs, and local laws about call recording or privacy. For medical or mental health concerns, consult a licensed professional. Use these tools as starting points, then adapt. Big reframes to keep. You don't have to become loud to be clear. Scripts make space for your real self to show up. Quiet is not hiding. It's home base. Short lines, quiet is a strategy. Design your scene, then step in. Conclusion. If you remember nothing else, remember S.O.S, slow, orient, speak. Prep 5 minutes before, recover 5 minutes after, and treat each rep as a win. This is your introvert OS. Install it once, and it updates every time you use it. I put a 1-page checklist with the scripts and the S.O.S steps in the description. Try 1 tiny exposure this week and tell me in the comments which situation you picked and what you want help scripting next. If this helped, subscribe for more quiet-friendly tools. Design beats willpower. You've got this, softly and clearly.